Hi, my name is Nicolò Canal and I'm an EPA student of TU Delft situated in The Hague. I'm from Italy, where I studied aerospace engineering in Politecnico di Milano. During my last year of my bachelor, I was reflecting on what to do, and so I visited TU Delft, as it is a prestigious university. During that occasion, I discovered that I still wanted to keep the technical tools, but merge them with humanistic insights in order to analyze societal challenges. And EPA has provided me with all of that.
I'm Robyn van Houdhoven and I'm also an EPA student. I'm Dutch and I followed the Bachelor System Engineering and Policy Analysis at the TU Delft in Delft. I really liked the modeling and programming part of the Bachelor, and I wanted to combine this with the social part of society. Improving life is what I like about my studies, and this is definitely possible with EPA. EPA is the only TU Delft program located in The Hague, in the midst of a lot of ministries, international consulting companies, multinationals and non-governmental agencies.
Living in The Hague, I can definitely say that our EPA community is a really close-knit community. We're always engaged in a lot of events ranging from social activities, cultural meetings and sport activities. From an international point of view, I can definitely say that we always have the opportunity to meet new people and discover new places.
Hi, Nicolò, come in. I'm Haiko van der Voort. I'm the Program Director of EPA. What I like about EPA is the relative closeness between the teachers and the students. They are just here around the corner. And that's necessary because EPA is quite intense. It's not about just some lectures. Students are skilled on modeling, simulation, so really skill-based courses, and theoretical courses at the same time. So we can't just do lectures, they have to work, do assignments, quite intense.
Okay, drawing from what Haiko said, we can say that EPA is not only a collection of lectures and classes, but it's more like about a mindset. So as students, we are trained to become bridges between this technocratic view of society and this humanistic view of society. Of course, the modeling part of EPA is really important, it's really crucial, but at the same time, we have to take into account the ethical implications, the philosophical implication, the psychological implication of what we are doing to delve into societal challenges. So in the end, what I would say is that, of course, EPA is all of this, but EPA is also the people that stand behind it.
Hello, I'm Jasmine Zatarain Salazar. I'm an assistant professor of policy analysis and I'm a lecturer at EPA, where I teach at the course called Model-Based Decision Support, where we teach all kinds of techniques for multi-objective, robust decision making.
Hi, I'm going to show you a project we're working on. We're now working for the Ministry of Interior and looking at the housing crisis in the Netherlands. I'm especially focused on the construction of new houses and how the permit process has an influence on this. The permit process is taking too long, and with this research we are trying to find policies to improve the permit process and find out how more houses can be built. Because we made a simulation model based on real life, we were able to do experiments to find out how these policies can change the future. And with these experiments we can give advice to the ministry and the construction sector to find out how more houses can be built in the future.
Welcome to the common room of EPA. This room here is used by students to hang out, have meetings or just play games together. For me, moving to the Netherlands was actually a kind of smooth transition, but of course if you have to think about international students, they face multiple difficulties, both from the organizational point of view and financial point of view. For me, the three main things that I had to face when moving to the Netherlands were housing, so finding accommodation in the Netherlands is kind of hard, but through the TU Delft housing portal, I was able to finally find accommodation. Second for me is of course like speaking English all the time. I was not used to do this in Italy, of course. And finally, like the kind of methodological approach that you have in EPA is really different from what I had in engineering in Italy. So you have to interact a lot with people, you have to communicate with them a lot. And this is of course really different from what I experienced in my bachelor.
And through this way we can change our view on the African continent. Thank you guys, see you next week. Yeah.
So if I have to think about my first weeks here in the Netherlands, and the reason why I felt so welcomed by this place, I think about the EPA community. So everything that we did it together. We were attending seminars, lectures, we were exploring like the neighborhoods around with bicycles, and trust me, Dutch bicycles are not the best, especially for an Italian who has never experienced them before. But all of this created the EPA community and all that is around it. And the EPA community is not about only students, it's also about educational staff, it's about teachers, it's about our program director. So each one of these actors, they created the EPA community. And of course in these actors you also have dentators and the friends of dentators who are organizing events for students, who are hanging out with them. They are going around explaining, like if you have any kind of question they will help you. But this is all about the EPA community in the end.
As I'm approaching the end of my EPA program, I'm looking for future career opportunities. It's a nice thought that I can still work everywhere, governmental and non-governmental agencies.
I'm confident that any EPA graduate can find a meaningful position at a large governmental organization, a business or an NGO.